check this out. Can you imagine being a business owner, an entrepreneur, and genuinely helping to solve a global problem that affects both the environment and also changes the lives of everyday people that are really suffering and struggling? We're here at a really special company called KitePride. So come on in with us and learn about how these guys function and let it inspire you in what you're doing.
So KitePride is a social business, and we exist for the sole purpose of employing people who have exited forced prostitution or human trafficking, and we repurpose material as well. So we love to say as a hashtag, second win for kites and people, because we give people a second chance.
Wow, I love that. Second wind for kites and second wind for people. That is fantastic. Tell me a little bit about the products that you actually make.
So we mainly make bags from repurposing parachutes, wetsuits from surfers. We have yacht sails that we've added, and we're repurposing them, making them into bags. Last year, in 2019, we upcycled 712 kites. And if you think that every kite is about an average of 10, 11 square meters, I would say we've saved probably about 5,500 square meters of landfill.
What prompted you and motivated you to start KitePride?
This woman approached me, and I could tell that she was a prostitute just by the way she was dressed and where she was standing, because I kind of know that area. And I had my 6-week-old daughter wrapped around in this wrap, and her little head was peeking out, and she approached me, and in broken German she said, "Can I kiss your baby girl?" And it's not quite the person you want to actually allow close to you, but I'm so glad my heart just said yes immediately. And she started to kiss my baby girl's head, and she said, "I have 3 children of my own and I do not know where they are." And I just wept with her. She cried, she started to hug me, and then she started to tell me her story of how she had been one of those many victims who had been lured into the country, who had been promised a job, who had been told that she can earn enough to send back to her family. And I just thought, what can I do? And it left me helpless for a moment, but at the same time, that became my driving force. And the more I got into it, and the more I went in and helped and served these women, the more they all said, "You know what, we don't need pity, we need jobs." And that stuck with me. And whenever I was able to help a girl out, I was not able to place her anywhere, because there are no people who would offer jobs to these women, because of course they're very traumatized, but they're highly intelligent, they're very gifted, they've been taken advantage of, and they did not have a choice. I honestly can say they did not have a choice, not the way you and I have a choice.
What about Israel was attractive to you to come here and start addressing this problem here and start KitePride here?
Israel is the land of innovation. I mean, if you see how this country has just built itself up with innovative people, and just like Ben Gurion said, in order to be a realist, you must believe in miracles. There are so many startups here, and it celebrates innovation, and it celebrates that you're here to start something and pioneer something that doesn't exist.
Can you share with us maybe a story of a specific individual that you've helped through the work that you're doing here in KitePride that stands out to you?
Yeah, there's one that really stands out. He started off here. I remember he hardly looked at us. There's often not eye contact at the beginning, and he always had a dream. He had a dream of starting his own fashion label. He started off at the age of 15 on the streets. While he was in prostitution, he realized that he would earn more money if he would become a woman. When he then finally made his way out after, honestly, just countless years, I mean almost 20 years, he just went back to becoming a man, realizing who he was, his identity. He found his way to KitePride. He regained stability. He was loved into his worth, his identity, and he would work here during the day, and he would go home. He bought himself a little sewing machine, and he started to just work on his own label until he was able to say, I can now open my own studio. And he won a prize at the Tel Aviv fashion show. He's one of 6 who is able to now show his label at the next Tel Aviv fashion show in March.
Wow, that's incredible. What can people do to help your cause, to jump on board with KitePride?
We say that our bags are hashtag more than just a bag, because you're not just buying a bag, you're actually ensuring that people are kept safe, are kept in job rehabilitation, you're empowering people, you're giving them, teaching them not only life skills, but actually work skills, you're educating them, and you're just buying a bag. And at the same time, we want to inspire other businesses to say, how can we become part of the solution? Where do we shop? Where do we buy our things? Can we make sure that we're not part of that chain of actually exploiting people? I love the fact that we're making out of old and broken, new and beautiful. Let's take that upcycling, recycling idea, because it's a symbol of the people we work with. It's making something beautiful, something broken.
There you have it. KitePride, an amazing company providing a second wind not only for kites and parachutes and yacht sails, but providing a second wind for human beings and giving people another chance at life. Tabea, thank you so much for taking time to meet with us. We love what you're doing.
Thank you so much.